Hello, my dear friends from Iran. My name is Maxim Behar. I'm a PR expert coming from Sofia, Bulgaria, and I was a president of ICO, the International Communications Consultancy Organization, which is the largest public relations community in the world. And as ICO president, I've been to Tehran and met a lot of wonderful people, spoke at the International Public Relations Forum, and I'm really excited of the opportunity now to talk to you straight, directly, honestly, and professionally online, of course. Thank you very much for your attention. You see, my friends, we live in a different world these days, and it happened just for a couple of weeks. It didn't take years, or it didn't take a lot of efforts. It happened suddenly, and I don't commend the reason it happened, but it's a matter of fact that these days now, we live in a completely different world. So it concerns a lot us as a public relations experts. It concerns a lot us as humans, as also people in real business. Everything changed. We were talking about social media many years, many years. And when I was in Tehran at the PR forum, invited by the Iranian PR Association, also talked about social media, about how it happened, about the necessity of using this. But now we have only social media, and that's it. I do appreciate the role of internet, the role of modern communications to make people being more aware of what's happening these days. But also I know that there are many people who don't have access to internet and are suffering. So TV might be a substitution. Radio might be a substitution. And I don't know what else. Because at the end of the day, these days, internet is everything. It's like an airplane. You cannot fly from Tehran to London without airplane. So that's the same with internet and social media these days. What is the solution? The solution is that if we don't have an internet, of course, we listen to the radio or we watch TV. But also the governments, the private business should put a lot of efforts to establish good communications and good connections via internet in order people to be informed. The current situation with coronavirus and whatever call it, different names, but coronavirus is most probably the most popular, did such a movement, such things, that it made a huge impact on our public relations business. And this impact is concentrated also on the fact that we should be absolutely fast and we should be absolutely honest and absolutely ethical of providing information. In every single other time, in every single other and different situation, of course the speed was important, of course the ethical performance was important, of course the way we present understandable the sentences, the messages was important. Today, in April 2020, this is maybe 10 times more valid, that we are fast, and most probably that we keep one of my favorite rules, which is the rule of 3S. And 3S means speed, simplicity, self-confidence. Speed is absolutely important. Why? Because the situation is changing every single minute. People stay in their houses. They're locked in their houses. People don't go outside. The only information they get is through the communication sources. Again, majority online, social media, internet. But if you don't have an internet, then you listen to the radio, then you watch TV, screens. But everyone is concerned about the speed. Then, number two, simplicity. It's so important that we provide, we as a communications experts, experts and specialists, professionals, it's absolutely important that we provide all the information on time, but also all the information in a very simple, understandable way. By the way, it brings me back to the main definition, the main explanation of what is PR these days. I'm in business for about 26 years, having 15 years before in journalism, so it's a content as well. And for all those years, I've been changing or creating by myself a lot of definitions of what is PR. And a lot of people were asking me, what is PR? And throughout the years, there were many different descriptions or definitions. But my favorite and my latest since a couple of years ago, since the huge influence of social media, is very simple. Public relations is telling the truth in a way people understand it. So if you tell the truth in a way people understand it, it's absolutely sure that you did your job and you send the proper message, and this message will reach the people and they will get the idea you provide to them. But for this purpose, the message should be very simple, and this is the second S, simplicity. So, you know, it's simple. It doesn't mean elementary, it doesn't mean ordinary. It means that you or all of our public relations experts should sit down and create a sentence not longer than, okay, Twitter is 160 characters, but not longer than 300 characters, and send it to the audience. And then the last S is self-confidence. Trust me, I don't know anyone successful, at least in my business, who can make a success without self-confidence. So speed, simplicity, self-confidence. In the modern business, it is valid most probably 10 times more than before. There are a lot of concerns about the future of the world, about the future of the planet, but also about the future of our business. And our business, according to me, is the fastest changing business in the world these days, because social media are changing, the communication channels are changing, and also people's minds is changing. And everything what I'm talking now, you can find in my latest book called The Global PR Revolution. And by the way, my friend Mina Nazari and your colleague from Iran has an opinion in the book, and she represents Iran in this book. And the book is a bestseller on Amazon these days. I hope we'll see the book one day in Farsi, and I hope this will happen this year. And if you manage to get the book from Amazon.com, then you can see on page number 59 what I wrote a couple of years ago. Going viral, it's contagion, epidemics, pandemics. Talking about social media, of course. But this is happening today for one or another reason, from a medical point of view. But also, this pandemic reflects very, very strong on our business, and it will change our business as well, like it will change the world. So my dear friends from Iran, I thank you very much for your attention. You can find me very easily on Facebook, on Instagram, on LinkedIn, on Twitter, on TikTok, whatever you want, WeChat and all those media. And I'll be very happy to continue this conversation about our great business, public relations, and the way we can manage this business, the way we can change it, and the way we can succeed. Thank you very much again for your attention, and I wish you all the best. Stay home, stay safe, and I'll meet you very soon again.